My good people, I have seen an old man crying desperately looking for his son who has lost from the YouTube streets. In this case, we have Mark Kabuda, this Mark Kohera, this hater of iammarwa. So this mzee has come out crying looking for Masubo 1. Because nowadays Masubo 1 is no longer focusing on Marwa's family. Masubo 1 is no longer bringing false information about Marwa's family. Because he found the right job which he is doing right now. Because guys, we had told you that Masubo 1 was desperate. You know, he used to bring false information because he was desperate for money. You know, he was like, he was looking for money in any ways. So since that now he has found the right job to do, the guy is not focusing on Marwa's family. So Mark Kabuda, you understand that he used to depend on Masubo Sufuri. He used to wait for Masubo Sufuri to bring false information about iammarwa's family so that he can also, talk nonsense about Marwa's family. So since that now Masubo 1 is not bringing false information, the mzee is desperate, asking and looking for Masubo 1. So maybe before we proceed, I want to play you here a short clip. Let's listen from Mark Kabuda. This mzee, let's listen what is he telling the people about Masubo 1. Then we are coming back to proceed with our injection. In the meantime, if this will be your first time here, kindly consider by subscribing, like the video, share the video as we proceed with this receipt here.
Where is Masubo, my son? Subo, you have hibernated. Where are you? I don't regularly see you. But somebody somewhere told me that you are working on gold. You are dealing with gold nowadays. And the people, young men of your age are very rich nowadays down here at Kehanja, who are dealing with the gold mines. They have bought a lot of very expensive cars. And they are living a very lavish life. Maybe that is why you opted to join them there. Yes.
Yes, my people. So you've had it clear from this Mr. Kabuda. He has made it clear that Masubo Sufuri, his son, he has found the right job to do. He is now working at mining, because he has realized that people can work in mining and they change their lives. People can work in mining, they buy vehicles, they build the houses, you understand? So now Masubo is focusing there so that also mining can change his life. And that's what I was telling you, that this man, Masubo 1, he was desperate. He was desperate because he had no job which he could believe that could have changed his life. Like he even couldn't believe that YouTube, if he could have done the right thing, YouTube could have changed his life. Because yes, YouTube can also build for people homes, can buy people vehicles. You understand what I mean? That's why he was just there, fighting Marwa's family, while he was looking for the right job to do. So since that now he has found the right job, Masubo is nowhere to be seen. Now this Mark Kabuda is here telling the people that he realized that, mining can build for people, mining can, change people's lives. That's why he went there. But my simple question is, guys, but also YouTube can build people. But also YouTube can buy people a vehicle. If he was doing the right thing, he could have, he was going to achieve it on the YouTube space. But since that he was bringing false information, he was telling lies about iammarwa's family, that's why you know, he never achieved on it on this YouTube space. So Maka Kabuda is now, you know, desperately looking for him. Now, this man, Mr. Kabuda, he never stopped there. Maybe I thought after he came here looking for Masubo, he was to go and sleep. He was to go even and give the cows water to drink. This Mzee continued to attack Marwa's family, continued to attack his so-called, I don't know, biological son, iammarwa. So maybe before we proceed, let me play you here another clip of this same Mzee. Let's listen for him. What is he telling the people about iammarwa and Rosio's parents? Because yes, you understand that the parents of Rosio, they are now at Marwa's family, at Marwa's home. You know, they are there enjoying life. So let's listen from this Mzee. What is he telling iammarwa? Then we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video as we continue with our injection. Let's go.
I was advising San Marwa to pay dowry for those people, the in-laws, because I saw him as if he's trying to avoid. He's not willing to. He's reluctant, because if you can see the signs of a person who is willing. But you see, paying dowry is actually bonding together. It is a bond. It tightens the relationship. But now, unless, according to our culture, unless you pay dowry, then that is your girlfriend. Things can fall apart at the time if you are not officially confirmed that you are married. So me, I am wishing that it is high time that now you confirm your marriage. Then you become a father, a really father, a practical father, a responsible father. And
yeah, so this Mzee, Mr. Kabuda, he came out telling the world that iammarwa is trying to assume Rosio's parents, like he doesn't want to give them the dowry because the parents went there, you know, and it's time now for iammarwa to give them the dowry. But my good people, you know, this Mzee is very confused. This Mzee even doesn't understand how we as the Africans, how we do things. Because according to me, the way I understand Africans, or we the people from Korea, before you give the dowry, both families must come together. You know, like the family of Rosio, they were to come and meet the family of iammarwa so that they can discuss about the dowry. Or the family of iammarwa, they could have as well traveled to Rosio's family to go and discuss about the dowry. Then from there, after the agreement, now they can plan for the time or the year or the month or the day for the dowry. That's how it's being done. And they can see it's the same thing happening with Marwa's family. I saw Rosio's parents, they are there. And of course, they have to discuss about it. And if even they won't discuss about it right now, they will have to do it when the right time will come. So this Mzee is now forcing iammarwa, like Marwa is supposed to give the dowry right now. And I'm like, these parents, they are not desperate looking for the dowry. They are not desperate looking for money. They are not desperate like this Mr. Kabuda, the way he is desperate, you know. So I don't know why, like this Mzee will force Marwa to give the dowry at this time. Things must be taken slowly. You know, these are some of these are those parents like this Mr. Kabuda. These are the parents who are always forcing even their daughters to get married, so that they can get the dowry to go sell the cows and go and enjoy. These are those who are always forcing their sons to marry. Like, you understand what I mean? And you find that at the end of the day, this marriage cannot last. Because these such parents like Mr. Kabuda, they don't give enough time, you know, for these people to know one another. They always do rush for things. That's why you see most of the marriages, especially in Africa, they do always fail because people are rushing. So like this Mr. Kabuda, I don't know why he is rushing. I don't know why he is too much concerned, because Maru is not his son. I haven't seen congrats dad, you know, like asking such questions. I haven't seen congrats mom asking such questions. So who is Mr. Kabuda complaining? My good people, it's very much crazy. So maybe before we proceed, let me play you another clip of this same Mzee. What is he telling the people? Let's go.
Okay, down there, how is Gintu? How is Matiko? Matiko is becoming like a chameleon.
A chameleon.
It's not straightforward. Because I can see the way he is behaving now. And the Gintu is is very much discouraged. He wants to withdraw helping Matiko. He's very discouraged. Because you can see now, this Matiko here, if he will leave Gintu, if Gintu will retire from him, then Matiko, you are nowhere. You'll have gotten finished. Because I can see now you are also not straightforward. You remember we made a lot of noise when David Jr. was misusing you. David Jr. took advantage of filming you, making views a lot. He got a lot of money out of you, until where you even lost your wife.
You know, this Mzee is very crazy. This Mzee is very much confused. So guys, you know this story of Matiko, I don't know why they are trying to cover the evil. Because I want to ask you guys, what was the main reason which made David Jr. not to support Matiko? It's the alcohol. Matiko was taking alcohol like something else to a point where he was misbehaving. That's why David Jr., for sure, he was disappointed and he decided to cut off the support to Matiko's family. From there, this Gintu took over, you know, took over the same thing, whereby he tried also to make Matiko look like a good person, but Matiko never changed, to a point whereby also Gintu had to withdraw himself from this Matiko. Now this Mzee, Mr. Kabuda, is here telling the world that Matiko is a chameleon, to a point that he is now against Gintu. That's what this Mzee is now telling the people, that Matiko, if he won't allow Gintu to support him, he is complete. Now my simple question is, how about David Jr.? Was Matiko not, wasn't Matiko a chameleon also there? Because the same behavior which Matiko was doing to David Jr. is the same behavior which Matiko has done to Gintu. So tell me guys, why are these people like this Mr. Kabuda always defending one side? Because he is now defending like Gintu was the right person. But David Jr. was the wrong person because he was using Matiko. He was filming Matiko, making money and all that. But my question is, how about Gintu? Wasn't Gintu doing the same thing? Wasn't Gintu filming Matiko? He was doing so. So tell me, wasn't Gintu making money? He was making money. But here this Mzee is attacking David Jr. that David Jr. was using Matiko for money. I can see a big hypocrite. I can see a man who is just jealousy. to see this family of Marwa progressing well. So he is always bringing some confusion here. So my people, maybe let's proceed to another person here called Mad Maxine Sufuri. Guys, yesterday I had told you that these people, Maxine Sufuri and Percy, they are fighting for the sponsor who can take over the project of Matiko, who can be the project manager. So finally, Mad Maxine Sufuri, he is there. He has won it. So maybe before we proceed, let me play you here a short clip, because now I can assure you that this Mad Maxine Sufuri, he wants to use this money of the sponsors, you know, to make politics. That's what he wants to do. He wants to use this helping project to change it look like he wants, like it's now politics. Let me play you this clip, guys, then we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video as we proceed, guys. Let's go.
Familia yote. Yeah, so I'm saying that I was sent here by the subscriber, by one of the subscriber who at least saw that it is good for him to transform this family of Matiko's family. So, you know, I'm not here maybe to say that someone is a failure or someone did what, but those one are just history. For me, I'm here to start where I can start, and I want to say that on top of that, I want to clearly state that when she called me, because this is the fourth con. The first con, it was 1 week ago. Yeah, she explained everything to me, but I told her that the person that maybe you gave the contract to be the manager of the project, you should go with him. But she told me that let me just try. So after trying again, she came to me again. She told me, Max One, I think things are not working the way I had planned. She again told me that just go. I told her, let me think. Again, the third con, when I told her, let us see the response to the person that you had sent. Now yesterday, when that was when the time when I saw even my brother that was sent here saying that I'm washing the hands and I'm not again a part of the project. And I said, you know, when someone comes in with a good heart to help maybe my brother, to help also my dad here, to help also my mom here, and we don't cooperate, maybe like me now saying that I don't want to cooperate, it will be a downfall. It will be a downfall because in this village, she saw that, let me reach Max One. And it is a very bad thing for me to disappoint and disappoint. And as
Yes, so you've had it clear. Maxine Sufuri, he has taken over the project. He is now the project manager to Matiko's family. Because according to him, he has made it clear that this sponsor, Viola, who used to communicate with Gintu, who used to trust Gintu like something else, who used to call Gintu, they talk even 1 hour in a video. This sponsor had to reach him out because he saw that Gintu wasn't the right person. He saw that Gintu was a scammer. So he realized that Maxine Sufuri could have worked in those projects very well. So finally, Maxine Sufuri is now the manager. You know, these people, they are just playing with their subscribers' minds. These people, they know what they are doing. You know, they are pretending. And these people, they are just pretending to this family of Matiko that they are helping them. But in reality, they are there to benefit themselves. They are there to benefit and wash, to wash their names. How can I call it? Wanasafisha jina lao. They are trying to tell people that they are the ones supporting the vulnerables in the village. But in reality, even the so-called vulnerables, they are not getting the support. So like now this man is there telling the world that the subscriber is there to ensure that Matiko's family is being taken care of. Matiko's family, it's being built a house. Matiko's family, blah, 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 and all that. And I'm like, guys, you know, these people, they are just hiding there to attack Marwa's family. These people, they are not there to do any project. They are there to hide, to attack Marwa's family. Like they're trying to prove some points like they can do it. These haters of Marwa, so-called bringing the support to the Africans, to the people in the village, they are not doing it willingly. Because guys, tell me, if these people really love to care about these vulnerables, why can't they support Maxine Sufuri even to complete his own house? If for sure they are supporting people to change their lives, why can't they support Maxine Sufuri to complete his house? Because now it's like 3 years. The house is not yet complete. But these people, they are here hiding to this Maxine Sufuri like they want to help others. I don't know if people can get my point. Why can't these people help Gintu to complete his own house? Because the house is there struggling, but they are here using Gintu like they want to complete other people's projects. Why can't these people complete somebody like Percy's project? Because Percy has a house. She also wants the support. Why can't they support her complete the house? This can clearly tell you that these people, they are just to use people and go. So like now you've heard this Maxine Sufuri is busy here telling the people like, you know, we are here to help Matiko's family. But guys, let me tell you, this man wants to use now this opportunity to bring politics here. That's what he is planning. He wants to be going to those so-called vulnerables in the village, giving them some little coins, you know, giving them some small shillings, in the name of supporting them. But in reality, he wants to fool them so that 2027 they can vote for them. It cannot happen. You know, it is not in a bad way. It is not in a bad way like maybe we are against Maxine Sufuri. It is not in a bad way because like we are against what they are doing, because they are not supporting the people of the village. I don't want to bring politics here, but that's what this guy Maxine Sufuri is trying to do. He's fooling people here. This man is not doing the right thing. So maybe before we proceed again, let me play you here another clip of this lady called Peddle Albino. You know, this woman, she's very desperate. This woman, she's totally confused. This woman, if she's not careful, pressure is going to destroy her. Because this lady, I have seen her fighting Marwa. After you saw Marwa one day ago where he came out with a video telling the people about his horse, what has happened to the horse, and all that. So this lady, Peddle Albino, she's here now fighting iammarwa. So maybe before we proceed, let me play you here a short clip. Let's listen from this lady. What is she telling the people? Then we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video as we proceed with our injection. Let's go.
So in today's video, I saw a video with iammarwa talking about how something happened to his horse, but he's not going to talk about it. But something happened to the horse, and he's not going to talk about it. And then he talked about it. But we all know iammarwa and how he is. He'll say, I'm not going to mention this, and then he mentioned it, all right? So he was talking to some guy who he begged money for, and the guy came to pick up money, and then he was talking to him and tell him, whatever you see happen in my villa stays in my villa. Don't go out there and report anything. Do not tell anyone that I was a maniac today. Do not tell anyone what I did to my employee today. You hear me? Do not. Whatever you do, do not. If not, I will tell this donor to demand their money back from you.
And I want to say thank you because today has been a very tough day on my side. You've seen what has gone on.
Yes.
But that does not mean you go out there and start shouting, oh, Marwa, this is what has happened.
No.
Every family has its own issues. So just stay private with what is going on. Guys, nothing bad has happened, but we had an incident that I don't feel comfortable talking about.
So this is what he was basically telling the guy.
Yes, my people. So maybe before we proceed to the other receipt. So from this clip here, you saw iammarwa where he was with the guy who went to receive the support, which Marwa was sent his school fees. So the guy was there receiving the money. So by the time they were there in the compound of iammarwa, it's when now the horses were arrived home where it was injured. So Marwa told the guy that I won't wish if you'll go outside there to share about my my horse situation, because yes, for sure Marwa had the rights to defend to defend his properties. He had the rights also to tell the guy not to go outside there, to tell people that my horse has got an accident and all that, of which it's okay, it's allowed. So this lady here, she's complaining that how can Marwa come to restrict this man not to go and share the information about what was happening in the villa. And I'm like, guys, that's privacy. That's privacy. Marwa wanted it to be private. It wasn't a crime. So this lady never stopped there. She continued to attack iammarwa. So maybe before we proceed, let's listen for, about her stupidity. Let's go, guys. Then we are coming back shortly.
And people started digging and digging. Okay, did something happen to the horse? What happened to the horse? Did the horse die? Of course, many people are thinking that the horse died because we know.
So maybe before we proceed, after iammarwa told this guy not to go and share any information about what was happening in the villa, these haters, you understand that they are always desperate. So they started asking themselves, what is happening? What is this? What is that Marwa doesn't want to be shared outside? So they started guessing. So let's listen from this lady about how she was guessing what was happening in Marwa's home. These people, they are very crazy. Okay, let's listen, guys. Let's listen.
Did something happen? And people started digging and digging. Okay, did something happen to the horse? What happened to the horse? Did the horse die? Of course, many people are thinking that the horse died because we know iammarwa's track record. That these horses are not going to last very long in that compound. They will not. We know that.
I don't know why these people, they feel like the horses cannot stay in the villa. Because the horses, I really don't understand the main reason as to why they are saying that Marwa cannot keep the horses. So this lady, she's here cursing that Marwa will never keep the horses. Marwa, blah, blah, blah. And I see that this lady, she's very confused. Because I can see the horses, they are just doing okay even in the village. It's only that maybe they haven't found the right person who can train them very well. But if they get everything which is needed, the horses, they are okay to live there. They are just like other animals. So I really don't understand why this lady, she's telling the people that the horses, they cannot stay in the villa. Or iammarwa cannot keep the horses. Let's go.
You're going to come back to this video and say, Pebbles, Mzungu Pebbles did say that. Yes, we did.
Let me pardon, let me repeat.
What happened to the horse? Did the horse die? Of course, many people are thinking that the horse died because we know iammarwa's track record. That these horses are not going to last very long in that compound. They will not. We know that. You're going to come back to this video and say, Pebbles, Mzungu Pebbles did say that. Yes, we did. Oh.
So I don't know if she knows that Marwa cannot keep the horses. Why can't she try it by herself? If she feel like Marwa cannot keep them, Why can't she do it by herself? So at least Marwa, who is trying to keep the horses, than somebody who even don't know how much the horses is costing, how much is the price of the horses. So maybe before we proceed, let's listen from her, guys, because this lady, she's totally crazy. She's very confused.
All reactors. So, you know, we all started snooping, and I went to the guy's channel immediately, and I saw he had a video up, and people were commenting, and I'm like, let me check what he's responding and saying. And then he said Marwa chased him like a dog outside of the villa. He had to run, leave his shoes.
Yeah, so the guy saw now this lady, after she heard about the information of the horse, she went to the channel of Maxi, because yes, Maxi was fired with iammarwa after they messed with his horses. The guy was fired, and as